Dale, 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 no pierdas el tino, porque si lo pierdes, pierdes el camino. Time goes by. Technology advances and it is normal that people likes and dislikes change. However, in spite of all the sea of new ideas that fill our lives every day, there are traditions that are still present in our lives and that definitely should not end. We are already in December. Being Mexico a country so full of traditions, it never ceases to amaze us that the Aztec nation has to present us, especially in a month like December. And no, I'm not talking about that delicious chill you feel while holding a cup of hot cocoa in your hand. Have you tried it yet? Today, in Mexico by the Teacher Club, we will talk about the origin of piñatas and why we include them in our celebrations. Let's start. In a previous video, we talked about what posadas are and how they were born. Well, this time I'm going to talk about the beautiful tradition of breaking the piñata. I imagine that you have seen videos on YouTube or TikTok of the traditional Mexican posadas in which people gather to share, where they sing during the pilgrimage and above all, enjoy a delicious meal. Oh yes, definitely food is something that we cannot leave out in Mexican culture. However, it is very common that in these gatherings, people gather around the piñata and everyone wants to hit it to get the prize. But where does this tradition come from? Well, there are two versions about the origin of piñatas. In the first, it is said that the Italian explorer Marco Polo saw them in China for the Chinese New Year celebrations, and in their original form they represented animals such as cows, oxen, and buffaloes. It is documented how people would hit these figures hard with sticks of different colors until the precious seeds of these piñatas came out. It is said that it was Marco Polo who brought this tradition to Italy and Europe in the 14th century, and it was originally adapted to Lent, where the first Sunday of this season is known as Piñata Sunday, where the piñata were pots made of clay decorated with ribbons and fringed papers that were placed around the pot. By the way, Piñata Sunday is still celebrated in Spain. It is said that it was the Spaniards who brought this subject during the conquest and it was used to evangelize the natives. What do you think about it? On the other hand, on this side of the Atlantic, it is said that Mesoamerican people like the Mayas had similar traditions, as they used to break clay pots filled with cocoa, while the Mexicas filled clay pots with treasures and jewels. The latter decorated the pots with feathers and ribbons and broke them during the celebrations in honor of the god Huitzilopochtli. And the fact is that we are very good at breaking the piñata, or whatever it takes to break something. We're always good at it, don't you think? The piñata, as it is currently known in Mexico, was introduced by the Augustinian friars in the convent of Acolman in the state of Mexico, located 25 miles away from Mexico City, and the first piñata was made in 1587. If you like this video, remember to hit the like button and subscribe. This is very helpful for us to keep bringing you more content that you like. Okay, let's continue. Nowadays, piñatas can be of TV characters or cartoons, but originally they were of 7 spikes and with many colors. It is hung on a rope while somebody pulls it up and down, while another person tries to hit it with a stick while blindfolded. But before this, the blindfolded person is first spun around so that he or she gets a little bit disoriented or dizzy, and then ready to hit the piñata while the people shout, "No quiero oro ni quiero plata, yo lo que quiero es romper la piñata. Dale, 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 no pierdas el tino, porque si lo pierdes, pierdes el camino." I don't want gold, nor do I want silver. What I want is to break the piñata. Come on, come on, come on, don't lose your wits, because if you lose it, you lose your way. Now, let me explain you the symbolism of the piñata. Well, speaking about the original piñata, the 7 peaks represent the deadly sins: pride, greed, lust, anger, gluttony, envy, and sloth. Their bright colors symbolize temptation. Tinsel or brass sheets, they refer to the deceits of the world. Blindfold, or to be blindfolded, reminds us that faith is blind. The stick with which the piñata is broken, it is the strength and value that destroys deceit and sin. The sweets, fruit, peanuts, and toys, these are the riches of the kingdom of heaven that are given as a reward for faith and perseverance. As I was saying, it is currently made of cardboard and newspaper in the shape of different cartoon characters or political figures. Sometimes it is made with the image of a politician to protest against that person, but most of the time it is for fun. As you can see, Mexico is a country where traditions are something deeply rooted in its people and in their blood. And although times are changing and there are traditions that are gradually disappearing, there are many that endure over time, and piñatas are one of them. If you ever visit Mexico during the Christmas season, I invite you to go to places where posadas are being held, or where they can break the piñata. You can ask people you know in the country. I assure you that you will have a great time while you sing, drink hot punch, and burn all your energy hitting the piñata. I hope you like this video. I appreciate you hitting the like button, commenting, and subscribing to continue creating more cultural and language content. Happy holidays, and see you in the next video. Bye for now.